Hello, everybody. So, how's everyone doing? Hope you're finding this new kind of new series. It's a two-part series, and what we're doing is we're just kind of getting a little bit into the pentatonic thing and kind of breaking it down and maintaining the analysis that we do on these classes. So, if you're here for the first time, we just I'll let you know. This is the Radio Terra music project. It's brought to you by Banate Haki, which is our musical group, and it features some of the best musicians, or most, at least some of the favorite musicians for session calls and touring in Brazil and in the U.S. And so we have aulas in Portuguese, classes in Portuguese and classes in English. This one's in English. We have a really nice singing teacher. She's Brazilian. She's bringing to you in English, but you're going to get a straight look, because she's one of the most, I think, important up and coming singers here in Brazil. Her name's Angela Veloso, and she's kind of bringing you into the heart of Brazilian singing. Although she's given the classes in English, however, she's got that swing, the Brazilian swing in there with a major part just of the vocal approach is the rhythm. And just anyway, so we have her, we have drum classes, we have our E-cussionist, who's a great drummer. He's played with a lot of plays the standard jazz circuit, the traditional jazz circuit in New York City and Manhattan. Although he's also really down with loops and electronic percussion, so he's given classes. And so today, our guitar class, to get into this, all you have to do, there's a description in here. And so you just kind of can sign up. It's free. And all you have to do is leave your first name, and the best place to get all the material sent to you, the advising, the notifications of when the class is. They're live, but if you're like me and you forget stuff, you can maybe need a reminder. So you'll get a reminder and also a link. It's like, well, where was that link? Well, so you'll get the link. So you sign up, it's free, and you get a link, and you also get access to, there's like 3 years of, if you want to just kind of catch up on what I'm talking about. But basically, I just keep talking about the same thing. It's just, there's 8 notes in the scale, and there's some notes in between, but between the bottom, the first note of whatever key you're in, you start on 12, and you just move up the fretboard, E, and you get up to 12. So you got 12 possible notes, and the major scale has 8 notes. And so we talk about the number system in a way that you can, instead of just learning some licks that you can play in this B.B. King song, because we're going to look at The Thrill Is Gone, and we're going to kind of get into a little bit of his style, hopefully. I wound up, I just gave this class in Portuguese, and so I just wanted to make sure, I just wanted to review over the cage system and how that works, and also there's the score in this. So when you sign up, you'll get all the materials for this class, and there's some even bonus stuff. You'll get a link to how to get, and it's really easy and it's real safe because it's right on our website. Our website's a standard classic WordPress website, and it's real light. You can get it right in there, and you go through and it's in it's in our Dropbox folder, so it's totally safe. These guitar classes have been going on for 3 years, but basically there's some in today's class and next week's part 2. There's some really nice iconic B.B. King licks with the tabs in there, and there's tabs to a solo that's kind of like in the style of B.B. King. It's not a transcription of his. It's just kind of an interpretation of kind of his mannerisms. And then it's got the score from in here in the file, and it's got this playback that we're going to be using, or that we just heard, and it's got the diagrams that we're going to be using. So basically, just to get started, I want to talk to you about. So the song goes through. It's like, the thrill is gone. We're doing it in B minor. The thrill is gone away. The thrill is gone. And then this. So the 4 chord. So where it's a blues, and instead of going 1, the normal 1, 1, 4, 5. Instead of 1, 4, 1, 4. It's like the 1 chord, or in B, is a minor, and I think B.B. King just plays a regular minor, and then the 4 chord, instead of being like a E7th, is an E minor 7th. Then it's got a real signature thing, and I don't know who the first one to do this, but I know it's been done in Al Green songs, and that song, something about happiness. What's that? Love and Happiness. He does a thing like that, and oh man, I think Song for My Father, isn't that? Anyway, what it is, so instead of going to the 5 chord, even a Tommy Bolin song. Anybody remember Tommy Bolin? Well, I lived in Boulder, and so he was from Boulder, so I don't know if he was born in Boulder. I think maybe. No. Maybe he was born in South Dakota. I think maybe he. Anyway, I knew him in Boulder. But anyway, he had a song that did this. What is this I'm talking about? So you go to 1, 4. It's 4 is minor, B minor. The thrill is gone. 4 is E minor. Back to the 1, which is a B minor. Now instead of going to the 5, he goes like to a sharp 5. So he goes with a sharp 5. And I better plug. So, I guess I'll be good. Yeah, I think I better do this. I need to plug in my power supply, or I'm going to lose my ability to turn on the backing track. So hang on. No biggie. Come on, baby. Plug in. Is it on this side? Hey Gabe, can you plug this power supply in for me? If I can't get it. Oh, I got it. Okay. All right, so we won't get cut off when I want to play the backing track. Okay, so anyway, so what is the thing? So instead of going to the 5 chord, he goes to it's a G major 7th. And I talked about this in another class. Instead of going to the 5 chord, he goes to like a sharp 5, but basically it's a G major 7th. Okay, so if anybody doesn't know the difference between who doesn't know the difference between a G major 7th, and then it goes down to the actual 5 chord, which is an F sharp 7th. So what's the difference between those 2 chords? What's the difference between? So it's written G MAJ 7. Sometimes it's written with a triangle. I've even seen it written with a capital M 7. And then if you see a chord with just like F sharp and a 7, it's an F sharp 7th. But what is that 7th? It's not a real 7th. It's the flat 7th. Okay, so what are we talking about here? So if you want to, anybody's got a doubt about that, I'll just explain it real quick. But basically, the major 7th is the pretty one. It's got the real 7th note. Here I am in G 7th, G major 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there it is. Okay, and then I go down to the F sharp. This is my F sharp, and we're in the cage. We're in caged A form, and the 5th string is the root for the caged A. We know that, tonic, and we also know, and it's something really important to know, is that you're going across the caged A. You got 5, 1, 5, 1, 3, 5. Okay, just like we're on the B minor, and then you can ask me about this if I'm instead of just going into it too much. We're at the caged E. Okay, the E. And we know that the root, the tonic for the E, for this cage form, is right on the 6th string. And then we also know that it goes 6, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1. And that's real important to know that. Because that way you're, or, you know. Flat third, 1, with the 5, slap to the 5, here's your 4, pull off, you got a 5, and this it, 4 up to 5, the flat 7. So anyway, I just went through that, but basically, you just need to know how these chords are. So we go all the way up, we bring it up here. Anyway. So here I'm up at my B, but now we know that's so it's 1, 5, 1, 3, but I'm going to flat that third, and so I in the last class, the one in Portuguese, I went through a thing, and I talked about you have some whole steps in general, okay? So just remember, if you need to find your way around the neck, you need to know. You just put your hand down someplace, and I'm on a G sharp. Nope, on an A. You put your hand down someplace, F sharp. Put your hand up to C, and you know where you are. But so anyway, we're on a B minor. It's the caged E, and then we go to the 4 chord is in E minor. 1, 2. I think I'm allergic to minor chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. E minor, 4 chord. And then instead of going up to the 5 chord, it's the G major 7th. Then down to the 5, F sharp 7. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away for good. No, the thrill is gone away. Someday. No, what's the words there? Oh, you know you done me wrong, and you're gonna be sorry someday. So what's the deal with this? Because how am I going to solo over this? Well, we're going to talk about the pentatonic for the B minor pentatonic, and so. We talked about the numbers, and we talked about the relatives. We know that there's 8 scale notes, and there's 8 chords that goes with the scale notes. Okay, and we talked about that too. It's just 1, 4, and 5 are majors, got major thirds. The rest are minor thirds. Okay, so that means pick a number between 1 and 8. 3, it's a minor. 6, it's a minor. 7, it's a minor. It's got a flat 5 in it, but it's a minor. 2, minor. 5, major third. So 1, 4, and 5 are majors. Okay? But here's another thing. The 6th chord, it's a minor, but it is the relative minor. And the deal is, it's just like all the old songs. They just work together. They go. notes, but you got this A in there. So anyway, so check this out. So here I am on my B. Okay, so B minor is the relative minor for D. Okay, so we're working backwards, but B minor. But basically, let's take a look at the major pentatonic. Okay, now let's look at the minor pentatonic. Okay, so see that up there on the 7th fret? The 7th fret right here are the 1st string. Got our finger there, and then if you put your 4th finger here, you see it's written there flat 3rd. So you just kind of go down. So it's like 1, flat 7, 5, 4, 4, flat 3rd, 1. Okay. Okay, so that's the minor pentatonic right there. Now check it out. See where my little finger is? It's on that flat 3rd, but actually, if I think of this little finger, it's up there on a D. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to go down walk down. Let's see, I'm going to go to, okay, here's a D. Here's the D notes right here, okay? Now, and by the way, it's on there. The D note is the minor third. It's like the thing that says on the 3rd string, the flat 3rd. So you kind of go, and so you're seeing a flat 3rd, 4, 5, flat 7, 1. Okay, so this D. Now let's go back down to the D. 1. So we're going to go up this D scale. So I go up the D scale. That's a D. 1, 2, 3, or do, re, mi, fa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. But let's do it in numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We go up to 6. That's the relative minor. It's a B. So basically, if I play the D scale, but start on a B, so I start on a B. So I'm playing flat. 1, 2, 3, 1. So let's go. So, okay, I'm in a D scale. So I'm just this is the D scale, but I'm starting on a B. But if I start on a D, so anyway, the notes are basically they're the same notes, only they start off in a different spot. But so basically, or here's my D chord. All I do is I move up to this. So that's a relative minor. So basically, what happens is, now I'm going to show you another thing. So we go up to D scale. 1, 2. Because there's a chord with there, and I talked about that. It's a minor, so I got a major chord, the 2nd note, F sharp, it's a minor chord, E minor, then we got a 3rd note, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 chord is a major chord, so the 4 chord of the D scale is a major 7th. So by default, it kind of works because I can. So if I'm playing. sing the deep. I'm going to improvise on the deep pentatonics. So now I'm singing. That's in the deep pentatonic major scale. Now. Okay, so the B minor pentatonic and the D major pentatonic, the same scale, only starting in a different place. So in this song, he put a G on there, and it goes like this. He goes, "The thrill has gone away for good. The thrill has gone away. You know you hurt me, baby. Even though you hurt me, I'm gonna be over you someday. Girl, you done me wrong, but I'm gonna get over it someday. So, girl, you done me wrong. So it's, girl, you done me wrong. Girl." It's just the first, it's the third note of the D pentatonic, D pentatonic. Girl, you done me wrong. And then wrong. E, D, B, wrong. Girl, you done me wrong. Okay, so that's why it works. Any more questions you want to know about that? We'll get into it. But for right now, let's just kind of jump into the B.B. King thing. I'll try to get this thing going. But basically, what we're going to do is we're going to just get used to some of the positions and some of the techniques that he does. He just really kind of... Okay, so one of the B.B. King things is, so here we are. We're just going to go up here. We're just going to, so what I did, so here's my kind of my little starting place. But instead of just playing licks, we're going to get to know the sound of the whole thing. So we got this T hook on the fourth string, and it's right up there at the 9th fret. So, and then we got a 4, and then we got this 5 here. But also we have this 5. See where the 5 is? So you can go flat 3rd, 4. We can go up the 4 string. So instead of going, you can go, or you can go like this. You can go on this 4. Then we're going to slide up to the 4th of the 5. and we're going to just hit right on this B. And what he does when he bends BB, I'm sure he does, because he hits the note, he goes 5 to 1. And see that ball right there, that T? That's our. So just be really aware of where your roots are in this pentatonic scale. You got it. You got a 5 here, and you're going to hit it. And what you can do, even if you want to, you can practice this. You hit all the strings, dampen all the strings with this hand. It's called a rake. So you go, and then you go. And what he does is he takes a note and he bends it up and back to the original spot. And then he just gets to this minor third, and you do the same thing. So now I'll put some music on there. And so instead of, you hear all these guys going all over. And okay, you can move around like that, and yet it's kind of like, but no, just get to know the thing and make it sound good. And listen to what B.B. King does. He's not running all over the place, but when he does something, there's always this 5. So you got 1, 5, 1, 5, 1. So what's a whole step down from the 1 is a flat 7th. So and you can always connect in the pentatonic. This thing is not written here, but whenever you see a 5, you can go down to the 4. You walk down to the 4. 5, 4. So flat third. You just kind of, it just sounds right. And so you get to know these sounds. Flat third, flat third. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to get the track going, and we're just going to get to know this 5, 5, 1, and then what can we do from the 5? And then where's our 1? There's our 1. So our 1 on the 4th string, and then what's up in the scale from there is a flat third. And another thing you can always do with a flat third, you can take it and tease it up. That's what blues is, to the third. Okay, so I'm just going to so what I want you guys to do is just get used to this, so when we get back here next week, we're rocking. I got to unplug it and plug it back in so it'll work. Then I'm going to wait for it to come around on G, F sharp, 7. Here we go. work the G work with the D. Now what I got here, I'm just kind of sliding up to this because here's the 4, 5. You can always go down from the 5 to the 4, or you can just kind of start right in the middle. That's part one of the BB King thing. So bring it on back. And so that's going to be it for now. But next week we're going to do some more. And so just come on in, send your questions in, sign up, hit the bell so you can get your notification of when we're doing these things. And come on back Tuesday at the same time. All right. And also you can get notifications like when we're playing. We have our full-size band is like 13 pieces, but we're here in Brazil right now, and we're always working to expand our presence and inspire people to take these classes too. So we're going to do a 3-piece gig. It's called Terráquea Soul. No, Terráquea Blues. Is that what the band is playing this Saturday, buddy? Terráquea Blues. So it's a reduced version of our bands with our bass player and our amazing singer Gabriel. And yours truly on guitar and vocals. So we're going to be playing Saturday, if anyone's around in the area, up in Maracandupio in the Armazém 19 Theater Cafe. So until next time, or until Saturday, we'll be seeing you guys soon.